From lush green fields, garden peas are harvested at the peak of ripeness, and within just a few hours, they're flash frozen to lock in freshness. It's the incredible journey of a tiny vegetable, from being picked straight off the vine to becoming a frozen food staple ready to serve millions of meals around the world. Thanks to modern freezing technology, we can enjoy fresh-tasting vegetables all year round, no matter the season. But it's not just about convenience. Freezing also helps preserve much of the pea's nutritional value, including essential vitamins and minerals. In today's episode, we'll take a look inside the fascinating process of how peas are prepared, processed, and canned, step by step from farm to factory. Peas are the third most commonly grown winter crop in eastern Washington, a region often dubbed the pea capital of the U.S., thanks to its cool spring and summer climate, ideal for growing this vibrant green vegetable. Far beyond vegetarian dishes, soups, and salads, peas also make their way into fast food, snacks, and convenience meals. That means the demand isn't just coming from households. It's also driven by restaurants, small eateries, catering services, and even school cafeterias. But there's one challenge. Fresh peas are only available in winter, and their shelf life is limited, just 3 to 4 days at most. That's where freezing technology comes in, an efficient solution to preserve the natural sweetness, bright green color, and nutritional value of the peas, while drastically extending their lifespan. Thanks to modern freezing techniques, the gap between supply and demand has been closed. Today, peas are available year-round, no matter the season, no matter the climate. Peas are grown across sprawling fields, and their journey begins in March, when farmers prepare the soil for planting. Using specialized equipment, the land is plowed and broken up to eliminate weeds and create the ideal loose texture. This helps fertilizers and water absorb more efficiently, giving the seeds a head start. Next, a machine known as a seed drill comes into play. It plants the pea seeds quickly and evenly across the field. To stagger the harvest, planting continues only until midday. This careful timing ensures that not all the peas will ripen at once, avoiding the chaos of a single-day harvest. From the moment they're sown, peas take about 3 months to mature and reach their peak for harvesting. But how do farmers know when they're ready? It all comes down to the ripeness and internal moisture of each pea. When still young, peas are loaded with water, moist on the inside, with skins that are just beginning to firm up. For soup making, peas are left to fully harden before being harvested. But for canned or frozen varieties, they need to be picked earlier, when they're still tender, mildly sweet, and plump with moisture. That's what gives them their signature soft bite, the kind you don't have to chew for ages. These early harvested peas are the most common type found in frozen veggie mixes lining supermarket freezers today. When harvest time arrives, a specialized machine known as a Pea Vinery is brought into the field. This machine works by gently spinning the pods inside a rotary drum. As the pods tumble around, the peas are carefully separated and drop onto a conveyor belt below. The leftover stems and empty shells are blown back onto the field, where they'll decompose naturally, serving as organic fertilizer for the next planting season. Once the peas are shelled, they're lifted into a hopper mounted on top of the machine. When the hopper is full, the peas are transferred into large collection bins pulled behind by a tractor or truck. This process repeats in a steady rhythm, row by row, until the entire field is harvested. Immediately after, the freshly picked peas are transferred from the trailers into massive transport trucks, each capable of carrying up to 60 tons of peas in one trip. Speed is essential here. The entire transport operation is designed to happen as fast as possible to preserve the peas' peak freshness. In under an hour from the moment they leave the field, these tender green peas arrive at the processing facility. Once the trucks arrive at the facility, the peas are unloaded into a large receiving bay, specifically designed to handle massive volumes quickly and efficiently. From here, the peas are elevated via a tiered conveyor system, which evenly distributes them to various processing stations throughout the plant. The first stage is preliminary cleaning. On a vibrating conveyor, the peas are spread out in a single layer and pass over perforated screens. As they move along, small debris, like dust, pebbles, and bits of broken pods, fall through the holes and are discarded. Any stray leaves or damaged peas are also removed at this stage. Only peas that meet strict size and shape standards are allowed to continue to the next cleaning phase. After preliminary cleaning, the peas are transferred to the main washing area via a high-capacity conveyor system, built to handle several tons of product every hour. First, the peas enter a wet rotary drum, a spinning chamber that gently tumbles them while rinsing away any remaining fine particles left from earlier screening. Tiny debris and residual dust are flushed out through narrow slits in the drum walls. Next comes the main wash. Here, the peas travel through specially designed washing flumes, long, shallow troughs filled with clean, circulating water. Gentle pressure and steady water flow work together to remove soil, surface grime, and stubborn residue clinging to the peas. To enhance the wash, some systems use light wave motion or air bubble technology. These create subtle lifting currents, allowing the peas to float slightly and ensuring they're cleaned evenly from all sides. Finally, the peas pass through a set of precision-controlled spray nozzles. These nozzles apply clean water at carefully calibrated angles and moderate pressure, in sync with a vibrating conveyor belt. This final rinse removes any remaining impurities the earlier stages may have missed. At the end of the washing line, the peas enter a manual inspection zone. Here, trained workers visually check for defects, removing any peas that are broken, discolored, shriveled, or oddly shaped. Before they can be frozen, the peas must go through a critical step, blanching. This heat treatment process is key to locking in their vibrant green color, preserving their natural sweetness, and eliminating any hidden bacteria. The peas are fed into a blanching chamber, where they're briefly exposed to either boiling water or hot steam maintained at around 197 degrees Fahrenheit, produced by industrial-grade steam boilers. Though not fully cooked, the peas are heated just enough to deactivate enzymes that could otherwise degrade their flavor, texture, and color over time. Blanching also acts as a microbiological safeguard. Since soil naturally harbors bacteria, this quick burst of heat provides a fast and efficient way to sanitize the peas without compromising quality. Immediately after blanching, the peas are transferred into a chilling system, where they're plunged into ice-cold water maintained between 39 and 41 degrees Fahrenheit. This sudden temperature shift, known as thermal shock, halts the cooking process and helps preserve the peas' crisp texture, mild sweetness, and bright green appearance. Finally, the peas pass through a light air drying system, where gentle fans remove excess surface moisture, preparing them for the next and most crucial phase, freezing. Next, the peas pass through a high-tech optical sorting system equipped with color-sensing cameras. These cameras continuously scan and analyze each individual pea as it travels along the conveyor belt, comparing them against pre-programmed criteria for ideal color and shape. If a pea appears discolored, bruised, oddly shaped, or deviates from the set standards in any way, the system instantly activates a targeted puff of compressed air. This quick blast removes the defective pea from the production line, with precision and speed that's nearly impossible to match manually. After cleaning and blanching, the peas are rapidly cooled in preparation for freezing. From there, they enter a specialized tunnel known as a flow freezer, a high-speed freezing chamber designed for maximum efficiency. Inside, the peas travel along a conveyor belt where they're exposed to ultra-cold air, blasted from multiple angles at temperatures as low as -38 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks to this powerful airflow, the internal temperature of each pea drops rapidly to 17 degrees Fahrenheit in just 8 minutes. Strong vibrations are applied throughout the process to keep the peas in motion, preventing them from clumping together as they freeze. This ultra-fast freezing method, called individual quick freezing, or IQF, locks in the pea's natural texture, bright color, and sweet flavor, while also halting bacterial growth. It ensures the product remains safe and high quality throughout storage and distribution. What's truly impressive? The entire journey, from field to fully frozen, takes just 150 minutes. That's how these little green gems retain their just-picked freshness. Once the freezing process is complete, the peas exit the flow freezer with a light frosty mist on their surface, a visual cue that they've been properly chilled. At this stage, workers perform a final visual inspection to ensure no peas are cracked, deformed, or stuck together in clumps after freezing. Random samples are also pulled from each batch and sent to the on-site quality control lab. There, the peas are thoroughly tested for moisture content, color, texture, and overall food safety, making sure they meet strict industry standards before moving on to packaging. After passing final quality checks, the peas are sent to the packaging zone. Here, they're divided into smaller portions and fed into an automatic weighing system. Each portion is carefully measured to ensure that every can contains the exact same amount. From there, the peas are filled directly into cans through a fully automated filling line, a system designed for maximum speed, accuracy, and sanitation. Once sealed and packaged, the finished product is transferred to cold storage, where the temperature is kept steady at -13 degrees Fahrenheit. This allows the internal temperature of each can or bag to quickly reach the ideal 0 degrees Fahrenheit, the standard for frozen food preservation. During peak season, the facility can produce up to 600 tons of frozen peas per day. And that's the full journey of how canned peas are made, a convenient, safe, and delicious product for everyday use. What about you? Do you use peas regularly in your cooking? What's your go-to recipe? Soups, stir-fries, salads, or something more creative? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button.